Budget Meal Extras, Episode 6, No Waste Banana Bread.
Hey guys, so part of our budget week will include no waste. So for that reason, today we are making banana bread because I have about 3 bananas that have gotten a little bit too dark, and you know what that means, banana bread. If you make your own banana bread, you'll save a lot of money. I know a lot of people do order banana bread when they go to Starbucks. We can also do some drinks if you guys are interested. As a former barista for ages, I know that people do love their banana bread, so I know that y'all are buying it, okay? So don't buy banana bread, make your own. It's really easy to make, and it helps you save money, and you're not gonna be wasting food, okay? So let's get to it, okay? We're gonna start with 2 eggs, 3/4 of a cup sugar. If you're a person who does not like bananas or can't have bananas, you can use some applesauce. You can use pumpkin puree. If you use the pumpkin puree, just add a little bit of that pumpkin spice in there, and you'll be making a delicious pumpkin spice bread, okay? Whip this. You're gonna need about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So I don't like to use baking soda on its own for my banana bread. I like for it to have just a little bit of that fluff. If you like yours a little bit more on that sticky side, a little bit more dense, only use the baking soda. I like to do 1 teaspoon baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. The majority of the recipes will have you only use baking soda. Again, that works great for a super dense kind of sticky type of banana bread, okay? So again, I've got 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon salt, okay? I like to mix that in right now before I put in the flour. Next, we're gonna use 3 bananas. Make sure that they're nice and ripe, okay? Again, if you don't want to use bananas, you can use something else. Just make sure it's something that has a similar consistency. Now, you can use a potato ricer if you have one. Works great for bananas. Somebody suggested that to me a while back, and I absolutely love it. If you don't have it, just throw them in. These are so ripe, I'm not gonna need to use any kind of ricer, okay? Send.
Drizzle in 1/2 cup of melted butter.
You're gonna need 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. I'm gonna mix. Okay, so I'm going to be using my larger loaf pan. If you don't have large ones, you can use 2 small ones, okay? But please do not overfill your loaf pan. If you only have a small one, fill a small one, and then fill the rest into muffin tins, cupcake tins, whatever you have. Just please do not overfill your loaf pan, okay? So we're gonna spray this. Make sure your oven is preheating to 350 degrees. It's mixed in nicely. If you want to add walnuts to this or any other kind of nuts, you can add them into the batter and then sprinkle some on top. You'll need about 2 cups. Walnuts work really, really well for this. I'm not adding walnuts inside the batter just because my kids don't really like walnuts. But I will put a little bit of pecans right on top because they can just kind of scrape those off, okay? Take some crushed pecans. Just put them right on top. Just make it look pretty. And then, if any of y'all have been hanging out with me for a minute, you know that I love to top my desserts with a little bit of that coarse sugar. It's just, I don't know, I just love it, okay? Always have. Okay, my raw sugar. I just love the crunch and a little sweetness. All right, so 350 degrees. This will bake for about 45 minutes to an hour, okay? So there it is. It's beautiful, no waste, delicious, save some money. You know how it is, okay? I'll see you guys when it's done. Okay, guys, so it's done. I just took it out. It's still super hot, but What I'll usually do is let it cool in the pan and then just slice it into individual slices and then wrap it in saran wrap, or I'll put it in Ziploc bags and just put it on the counter or the fridge, and sometimes I'll freeze some pieces. So there it is. This was actually really fun. I'm really glad I got to do this. I got to fit this into our budget stuff since yesterday I did make the meal for today, but we'll get back on the meals tomorrow. Welcome to
the kitchen.
Oh, thank you. But we'll get back to our meals tomorrow. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so if you guys need any ideas for coffee, or if you need some help making some drinks or something, let me know. I do that too, so I'd love to share that with you guys. Anything to help y'all save some money. I know Starbucks and other coffee shops can be pretty expensive, so yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Love having you here. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.